TikTok
Oh,
only
there it
pays.
is.
Pay on TikTok is horrendous. Now, before you go to the comment section and leave angry remarks, let me explain.
Oh no,
TikTok only pays
is
about
getting
2 to 4 cents per 1,000 views.
per
so
1,000.
even if you
Damn.
get a ridiculous amount of views, you're not making much. Take Cabby Lame for example.
why you
He's
gotta
the
post
most
daily.
followed TikToker on the planet with a whopping 159 million followers and
Yep.
nearly 18 billion views. But in terms of ad revenue from TikTok, these 18 billion views only translates to $540,000. Now, that's not a bad amount by any means, but keep in mind, we're talking about the most followed
Yeah.
TikToker in
That's
the
the
world.
number one TikToker
For
in the world.
perspective, if you got the same number of views on YouTube, your total earnings would be closer to $54 million, assuming a $3 RPM. Now, of course, these
Yup.
TikTokers don't just rely on TikTok ads. They also do brand deals and sponsorships and affiliate marketing and all that stuff, which pulls in a whole lot of money. But the disparity between TikTok ads and YouTube ads is still staggering. I mean, we're talking about a 100x difference. And it's not just creators who are feeling the pain. TikTok is also very much feeling the pain, having lost $7 billion last year alone. And
Wow, why?
It's only getting worse. Vine was facing this same challenge 10 years ago, and
Why?
this is the main reason that they eventually shut down. All of their most popular Viners would translate their audiences over to YouTube. This included Drew Gooden, David Dobrik, Danny Gonzalez, Cody Ko,
That makes
and
sense.
of course Logan Paul.
No, that makes sense because it's like with Twitch, right? Like you don't grow from playing Twitch games. You don't grow from streaming. I did a 12-hour stream yesterday. I didn't get anything. I didn't get a single follower. I got one sub, but like, okay, I got one follower, one sub, but that was 12 hours worth of work. I spend about 4 to 6 hours making a YouTube video, 15,000 views, right? 15,000 views, and I get a bunch of followers. And I'm close to being monetized on YouTube. I'm about to start making way more money on YouTube than I am on Twitch.
And Jake Paul. We're starting to see the exact same thing happen with TikTokers as well. Notable examples are Charlie D'Amelio, Bella Porsche, Addison Rae, and Call Me Chris. Call Me Chris, for example,
Yeah,
has
I've seen her on
likely
YouTube a lot more.
350,000 on TikTok.
Seen her on YouTube way
but
more.
She's already made millions on YouTube.
Yup.
This is not a great sign.
And she's not doing anything. I don't mean this to like talk down on her, right? She's still making the same funny comedic content, but she's also now she's able to go on YouTube and she's able to react to stuff like what I'm doing right here. YouTube React is huge on the Mario 101 channel, the Mario channel. It's got my React videos have way more views than any of the other stuff. And I don't have to work as hard for reacting as I do for anything else. But I think there's something to be said about like watching something with someone or hearing someone. Honestly, remember that parasocial video we watched? There's something about parasocial relationships. I have a parasocial relationship with my audience. My audience has a parasocial relationship with me. I think there's a healthy dosage that can be taken from both sides. But yeah, I think there's something to be said about that.
For TikTok in terms of longevity, as this is hard evidence that people are simply using TikTok as a springboard for YouTube or to jumpstart their music career.
Yup.
While the platform
Yup.
is
That's
burning
what I'm doing.
billions. So here's
Except not for
TikTok's
music.
monetization crisis and the uncertain future of the platform. By far the largest shortcoming for TikTok is advertisers. Advertisers simply do not want to advertise on TikTok. And it's easy to blame the medium for this reluctance. Most advertisers aren't used to making short form ads in portrait mode. And this is true to a certain degree, but it's not the main reason. I mean, companies like Apple and Coca-Cola have marketing budgets in the hundreds of millions, if not billions. And they have hundreds, if not thousands of employees whose full-time jobs are to simply figure this out. So the reason that companies are reluctant to advertise on TikTok is
Dude, the
not
amount of
because they
screen
don't know
transitions
how
are
or can't figure it
crazy.
out. It's because they don't want to. Why, you ask?
This
Well,
whole video
for
is like a
one,
small
it's
TikTok.
not a very lucrative audience. 41% of TikTok users are between the ages of 16 and 24, which means that most of them
Yeah.
don't have any money.
They don't have any money.
For perspective,
They're all broke.
this is how YouTube's audience demographic looks.
Why would
As
you?
can see,
Yeah.
it-
And my demographics look the same on my YouTube channel as well. I have a lot of people that are between the age of 25 and 34, and I have my second group is 35. Like my YouTube charts look a lot like this one. And these people have money. These people, you know, I could sell a product to these people. If I were to get an advertisement, I could sell something to them.
It's a lot more evenly dispersed. This in itself is
Whereas
a big
TikTok's
turnoff
a
for
bunch of
advertisers.
Zoomers.
But the issue goes much deeper than just demographics.
Hmm.
Likely the biggest concern for most advertisers is brand optics. It's no secret that the content on TikTok is, how should I say it, edgy.
Edgy?
You've got thirst traps, a bunch of cursing, and all this other stuff that YouTube tells you not to do. This is actually what
guess.
has made TikTok so
YouTube's
popular
more,
in the first place. But
more friendly.
there's a reason that YouTube does not lean into this content.
It's because of advertisers.
Simply do not want to be associated with this type of content. I mean, if
Woo!
you were Apple, would you really want your ad to play after this?
I mean,
I
I'm
guess
okay
not.
with that.
And
I mean,
this
I mean,
makes it
I mean,
far more ridiculous than you
mean-
might think. At this point, I think we agree that TikTok is very much a worldwide platform. In 2021, it was literally the world's most popular domain, for crying out loud. So
Yeah.
clearly, it's extremely popular across the globe. But guess what? 80% of TikTok's revenue still comes from China. And if you didn't know, the TikTok that we use is actually banned in China.
Really?
You see, the CCP decided that mainstream TikTok is simply too vulgar and unproductive for the youth. So instead, they have a healthy version of TikTok called Douyin. Fundamentally speaking, it's the same app. The difference is the type of content that is posted and promoted on the
What? I didn't know this.
Douyin
I
primarily
want to see
promotes
them.
science, educational and historical content instead of lip syncs and dancing. Furthermore, younger generations are limited to just 40 minutes of Douyin per day, so no hours of mindless scrolling. And Douyin is extremely popular in China, but it doesn't quite stack up to TikTok. Douyin boasts 730 million monthly active users.
Oh,
while
okay. So
TikTok
we
boasts
have the.
1.05
I see.
billion monthly active users.
I was
So,
confused.
TikTok is not only more popular, but people tend to spend far more time on TikTok. But despite
Yeah.
this, China is able to account for 80% of TikTok's revenue because advertisers are actually interested in appearing next to Douyin videos. So until TikTok is able to address
Interesting. I mean, that
advertiser
makes
hesitation,
sense.
TikTok will continue to face major monetization issues, leading to more creators migrating away.
Yeah. I mean, money's king. At the end. Oh, snap. There's more. Money is
Advertisers
king.
No doubt
Money-
play a
money is
massive
king.
role in how much is paid out to creators, but they're not the only issue plaguing TikTok. You see,
Okay.
short-form content is simply fundamentally harder to monetize because views are worth substantially less. On TikTok, for example, the average video is only 36 to 42 seconds long,
Yeah.
depending on the size of the account. Even if we assume that these videos have 75% audience retention on average, each view only translates to about 30 seconds of watch time.
Yeah.
Now, compare that to what we see on YouTube. Using myself as an example, my average video gets just under 7 minutes of average watch time, which, by the way, thank you. This means that the average view on my channel is worth about 14 views on TikTok.
Yeah.
Why do I bring this up? Well, monetization has more to do with watch
That's
time
why I haven't
than
been
views.
focusing so much
I
on
tend to
like
put an ad
TikTok
break
and
once every 3
stuff.
minutes.
I think
which
shorts.
means that the average view translates to
I think that like using shorts helps me push out myself, like because I only get a couple hundred views on my videos, and if I put out a short that is essentially is a short version of that video, and that short gets thousands of views, then that lets people know like what my channel is about, and then I can get more views and get more subscribers that way.
3 ad impressions. For simplicity, let's say that TikTok also shows an ad once every 3 minutes. Since each video is only watched for 30 seconds at best, a viewer would have to scroll through 6 TikToks before reaching an ad, and that's the best case scenario. More likely, they'll have to scroll through 10 or 15 TikToks before seeing an ad, but we'll call it 6 to give them the benefit of the doubt. This means that each view on TikTok only translates to 1/6 of an ad impression.
Oof.
Putting this next to YouTube, we'll see that each YouTube view translates to 18 times more ad impressions.
It's just hard to
if we
make
want
money with
really create an
short-form
accurate
content.
comparison between how
But
much
short-form
advertisers
content
pay on
is so
YouTube
popular.
versus how much they pay on TikTok, we can't compare views to revenue. We have to compare ad impressions to revenue. YouTube generally pays $3 to $5 per 1,000 views in most niches.
Per 1,000
And as we
views.
previously touched on, TikTok only pays
$3 to $5 per 1,000 views. Dang. That means my most popular video, let's say I made $3 per 1,000 video. Some big math here, guys. For my most popular video, I would get... I think I did that wrong. $45.
pays 2 to 4 cents per 1,000 views. But if we normalize based on ad impressions, we'll see that TikTok is actually paying 36 to 72 cents for the same number of ad impressions that you would get from 1,000 YouTube views.
Oh, dang.
Still about
So they're
7 to
paying
8
more.
times worse than YouTube, but also about 18 times better than what the upfront number suggested. The only way
Interesting.
to work around this obstacle is to move towards longer form content, which is exactly what TikTok has been trying to do.
Yeah, there's been
What
longer
started at a
TikTok
maximum
videos.
video length of 7 seconds has grown all the way to 10 minutes. TikTok has also been testing with landscape mode, but increasing the average view duration isn't as easy as just getting creators to post longer videos.
I
The
actually
algorithm
really like
highly values
vertical
audience retention. So
viewing.
if TikTokers want their long-form videos to perform well, they have to increase video length without sacrificing audience retention.
It just
Also,
feels more
you know
natural to
how we
hold the
see
phone
all
that
those
way.
articles about our ever-decreasing attention spans? Well, if that's true anywhere, it's true on TikTok. So TikTok is very much fighting an uphill battle when it comes to monetization due to the fundamental nature of their content. Hearing all this, you might be saying that this isn't just an issue on TikTok. Instagram and YouTube have also been promoting short-form content,
Ooh.
so they should be facing the same issues, right?
No, but they have
Well,
long-form
you're
content
right.
to back up
YouTube
on.
and Instagram
Oh.
are indeed facing the same issues.
Okay.
With YouTube Shorts, for example, you can expect to earn 5 cents per 1,000 views. But here's
Wow.
the thing. YouTube and Instagram are not tied down by short-form
Nope,
content.
exactly.
Short-form
See?
content is not their golden goose. It's simply an expansion effort. And
Exactly.
they're already
It's
starting
a
to decide
bonus. It's
that
the
this
icing on
expansion
top.
effort isn't worth it. You see, platform monetization is a two-sided coin. If creators aren't earning much money from ads, neither is the platform. At least the creators can go out and get brand deals and sponsors and affiliates and all that. For these platforms, their only revenue is ad revenue. So if that's garbage, the entire revenue from the whole effort is garbage, and that's exactly what seems to be playing out. In fact, according to Mark Zuckerberg, revenue from Reels is so garbage that Meta is losing $500 million per quarter because of users watching Reels instead of scrolling through pictures.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be surprised to
Oh
hear
my
that Meta has
gosh.
stopped offering Reels bonuses to creators. So
This is so
Instagram and
much.
YouTube are very much in the same position as TikTok with Shorts. They're also not. They have the luxury of pulling
What's
back
up,
and
Sigma?
focusing on what they were already doing. The
How you doing
same
today?
Cannot be said about TikTok. But then, what's the solution? Well, unfortunately for TikTok, there is no clear solution to their monetization problem. Again, this is literally why Vine shut down. What TikTok really needs is time. They need time for brands to become more open with the idea of advertising on TikTok. In the meantime,
Yeah.
their best bet is to tinker with the
They're in a
algorithm to push
catch-22
longer-form
right now.
content that's more advertiser friendly.
Because they
This
have...
is also a pretty big gamble. This can lead to a sort of ad apocalypse like we saw with YouTube back in 2017.
Oof.
More
Nope.
edgy creators
Nope,
got
we don't
pushed
want
off
that.
the platform as family-friendly content got pushed to the top. But the thing to note is that YouTube always had a
Family-friendly
good mix of
content
edgy and
sucks.
family-friendly content.
Yeah.
So the shift towards family-friendly content was more natural. With TikTok, on the other hand, we're primarily dealing with edgy content, so the shift is a lot more jarring. And it's not clear how many viewers TikTok would push off the platform by making such a change. But with their peers already dropping out and pulling
I don't
back,
even know what the
this
solution
might
is to
be the
fix
Hail Mary
something
that
like this,
TikTok
right?
needs to stay relevant over the long
But
run.
having 10-minute videos on TikTok, I mean, I can see that working. The state of TikTok. Look at that.
As you can see,
America
TikTok
right
is
there.
very much facing a monetization crisis.
We love our
and
TikToks.
There is no easy solution, but there is a silver lining for TikTok. Unlike Vine, which was backed by Twitter, which in itself was not a profitable company, TikTok is backed by ByteDance, which has been posting record profits. In
Ooh.
fact, they made it $25 billion last year, so losses from TikTok are definitely something that they can sustain even over the long term. Also, even if ByteDance can't pull it off on their own, they've got the backing of the CCP. You can bet that as long as TikTok is popular, the CCP won't let them go under, as TikTok is literally a goldmine for them. So, from a financial perspective, they very much have time on their side, but they may not be able to say the same thing about their creators or viewers. Their creators are naturally pivoting towards YouTube to build stronger businesses with more revenue. And as for viewers, they could easily migrate back to YouTube with these creators. Also,
Okay.
TikTok faces the risk of their viewers growing up, kind of like what Snapchat is dealing with right now.
The users
So,
growing
while
up.
TikTok may
Yeah, I
have
can
gone
imagine.
for
I
financial
stopped
reasons,
using Snap. I was
they're
only
very
using
much on the
Snapchat to
clock
talk
due trends
to
amongst their
talk to
viewers and the
Caitlin.
creators.
I stopped
Will they
doing
be able to
that.
beat the clock?
I was like, why
Well,
am I using
only time will
Snapchat when
tell.
I could just text
While
you?
all this madness has been going on with
And
short-form
they
content,
had those incentives
podcasts
for
have
like
surprisingly been
the
doing better than ever on YouTube. If you want to learn why, check out this video. But until then, I'm Hari. and I'll see you
podcasts are
guys on the
doing
next
better
one.
on YouTube. We might have to do that.